Knowledge about these game systems, these PDF files are slithering around and these apps, welcome. If not, get out my live. I see different little faces jumping in here. Let me see something here. Let me check something out. Again, this live is definitely, we got almost 4 million likes. It is global. And it is definitely, comments are disabled because I have a lot of trolls, a lot of people that's, they're mad, and they have formed a little group that like to troll on my live. Only it started when I throw one of the moderators out of this room and blocked her because for some adolescent reason she thought that this live belonged to her, and it don't. Inviting different people, telling my viewers over in other countries follow her. She manipulated a situation because I didn't know much about TikTok, and not knowing much about it, she conned her way in to be a moderator and then tried to become the host. So then that's what happens. You get thrown out of this room. I told her in the beginning I have zero tolerance, and I showed her. Afterwards, she created a group that trolls the lives. Oh, he'd been arrested. Here's his mugshot. He this, he that. Oh, he's a scammer. He this. Have no idea what she's talking about. You know what? When you show a person that thought that they were something, she's definitely nothing in this life. She may think she whatever, wherever she at, but here it don't work like that. And so therefore, she should be mad at herself. To come on here, I'm trying to spread awareness about an app that is definitely dangerous to little ones, okay? And because I didn't know much about this platform, try to take advantage of it for self-gratification, clout, whatever you want to call it, whatever they call it on these platforms. I'm not on here for that, okay? I could care less. I'm on here to bring awareness. I don't get paid for this, okay? This right here is because of what I'm going through looking for mine. At the same time, though, I have zero tolerance. I can care less if anybody in here. You understand? I don't care. My whole thing, it will not stop my life at all. So if you hear, I hope you're here for the right intentions. I have zero tolerance. I ain't got no problem with blocking people. That is what I know how to do on here. But it's not about me. It's about bringing awareness to parents, okay? And it's about trying to safeguard a little one. So all the other stuff, unfortunately ain't gonna work out here. Okay, so that app that's in question is called Grindr, which is a rainbow app that embeds itself. It has a virus. It embeds itself into the algorithm of phones, allowing these PDFs to track that phone's precise location at all times. So, having said that, you can't stop it. You can take that SIM card out. It won't stop it. You can turn it off. It won't stop it. The only way to defeat that is to get rid of the entire phone. You cannot keep anything from the phone. Game systems, same difference. Fortnite, Roblox, it's a host of others. Know who they talking to on them games. We have had viewers come on here, okay, after watching this live, they and check their little ones' phones and check the game systems, and that's what's happening, okay? So the ones that's out there in the, well, obviously, that was in the background, call themselves dragging me. You should be worried about trying to check your little one's phone and check and see who they're talking to on them game systems. You know, that is just, they out here everywhere. It doesn't make a difference about an occupation. It doesn't make a difference about a race or age. They come in all fashions. You could be walking down the sidewalk, there they go. You can be in grocery stores, there they go. Night is the worst in certain locations. You know, a lot of people that's jumping in and out of this room obviously don't have little ones, and that may be a good thing. Definitely may be a good thing, because already as parents, you failed already. So going forward, the ones that do have little ones, you understand me? Congratulations for being here. You understand, to find out what these game systems are, all this stuff, you know. A lot of people take it for granted. This is not something to take for granted. This is something to take serious. There are a lot of young adults go missing every day here in Dallas, okay? No answers. You don't see it on the news. You know what I mean? Nobody, it seems like they really don't care. I believe that it's more people got something to do with it. That's my personal belief. I was told about two, I don't know, tunnels. I went in those tunnels. A police officer told me while I'm out searching for mine where those tunnels were. I went in each one about a half mile. I didn't have a signal, and the light on the phone wasn't doing anything. What I'm trying to tell you folks is that it's hundreds of people down there. I'm going back in there. I'm going back in there. I'm going back in there. I have to go back in there. I have to go back in there. So, you know, going forward, you got to know what's going on. Definitely got to know what's going on. A lot of people out here that call themselves mad. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself. The ones that I blocked, you got blocked for a reason. Okay? Trying to take advantage. You can put anything out there that you want. Regarding me, I have nothing to hide. But you can't say I'm not up here, number one, representing these kids, trying to keep them safe. Okay? I define myself. Okay? Don't nobody define me but me. And the fact that you got the boot up out of here, I wish I could have gave you a double boot because you was well deserving of it. Okay? I don't care about whatever people have to say. Reference to me, they talked about Jesus Christ. They don't talk about me. But anybody that's on here, I come with receipts though. Everything I put on here, hands down, it's receipts. But what I'm saying is, since there are so many sniveling cowards sitting back talking, none of which wants to come out here and get on this live, you understand? That says something within itself. Misery love company. That's all there is to it. I was getting ready to say if anybody had any comments, but I turned it off. You can thank those ones that's out there trolling for that. But again, like I said, the important part is to make sure the little one's safe at all times. Know who they talking to on them game systems. Know what apps they got on the phone. A father was here and got in the box He's from South Texas. His son been missing over 10 years. That man was arrested several times, and I can relate to what he's going through because the cops don't do anything. He spent everything looking, and he's still searching today. The biggest thing is that he, after watching the live, he checked his grandkid's phone, and he said he discovered that app. Hey, thank you for them hearts. He discovered that app on his granddaughter's phone. He destroyed the SIM card, then destroyed the phone. As he explained to her why he did it, she said she thought she had been followed. Okay? So this is real. I don't know how people could come on here and get mad when I'm trying to protect theirs, if they got any, and anybody else's. It's ridiculous. So I'm not going to be deterred. I'm not intimidated by all the threats. I'm not worried about nothing. Nothing. I can't say it enough. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Okay? And that's the bottom line. You know, if people out there doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, they're the one that got something to worry about. At the same time, though, it's noteworthy to say that today, this live have helped a great deal. Trust that. The people that is coming on this live that's following my account, unfortunately, chances are you'll be blocked. If you don't have, if you do not have a face picture on there, if you don't have pertinent things on there to indicate that you're a real person, you would absolutely be blocked. I'm not playing any more games. Okay, I take this very seriously. All right, and so therefore, all those fake accounts that keep coming following me, it's over with. It will not be on there. I can guarantee you that. Okay? So don't do that. If you want to send me a DM, feel free to send it. I'll respond to it when I end my live. Everybody else, I'm telling you, keep the little ones safe. We have viewers in UK. They expressed the fact that they have the same problem there. So it's not isolated. It's worldwide. And a lot of people, again, take it for granted up until it happens to them. When it happened to them, they want the world to stop and come running to the rescue when they could have took a moment and went through that phone and checked that game system and see who they're talking to. You know, you can't make it up. Another thing is, I found out that there are stores in and around Dallas that's buying those food cards, depriving them little ones of eating. Just know I'm coming, and I will expose you too for buying them cards and hoping they take your license. Kids deserve more than noodles. The parents if you selling it, you got to be some sorry type. My whole point is that entire card is for them to eat for a whole month. You giving them noodles and selling the rest of it or selling, that don't work. The stores are going to be held accountable. As I found out, especially Packing Plant, if anybody on here associated with Packing Plant on Malcolm X, let them know I'm coming. And when I come, I will be exposing. Okay? It's an infestation of people out there all around there buying food cards I heard about. I'm going to make sure that they lose a license in there where they cannot deprive these little ones from eating. So many people riding around in brand new cars, getting $1,500 in these food stamps and not even utilizing it for the kids. No, don't work like that. Kids come first. I'm going to get to the bottom of it. So I have several projects that I'm working on. I don't care who like it or who don't. There's nothing can be done about it. When it comes to the little ones, I'm on front line for them. So just know, in these communities, these mom and pop stores, you will be getting shut down too. Okay? Somebody got to speak for them, and I'm going to be the voice. thank you guys for joining as I continue to spread this awareness. Right now today, we're well over, well, we're almost at 4 million, likes. And this live stream right here is global, okay? So somebody go with the more hearts over there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is definitely global. We have viewers from Africa, UK, England, Paris, Guam, Ireland, Australia, Philippines, and I know it's a host of other ones I can't remember, but if you're out there tonight, welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, so again, like I say, if anybody have any concerns or anything like that, you can go to my DM. I'll respond to it after I end my live. But I'm gonna be out here every day. Got sick. Boy, they got lucky I got sick. Because every day I'm normally out early in the morning to the evening time and then sometime at night. I used to go to different places when people request me to come to their communities or towns. And I've been all throughout Dallas County. So if you one of them people that want me to come to your community or your town, send me a DM and we're going to make that arrangements. I got to get some things done on here to make sure that that is possible, but it will be on the list for me to do. Had to take a little break here momentarily. But again, this live serves the purpose of bringing awareness to these PDF files, which they'll be slithering around here in a minute. PDF files and these game systems, apps, these trafficking that's at an all-time high. So again, just FYI, the ones that are coming on here with faceless profiles, following me, you will be blocked. Zero tolerance in here. I can guarantee you when I end this live, majority of you probably be blocked with fake profiles. If it does not have a picture on it, you will be blocked. If you don't have, if you only have 10 or 12 followers, you will be blocked. Okay? So don't think that you're slithering in here with them fake profiles and I'm going to let it go. I am not. In fact, probably majority of everybody that follow me doing this live will be blocked. So does not matter to me. I'm tired of it. Trying to derail me from being able to bring this awareness is not going to happen. For the ones that jumped on the bandwagon with that ousted Phoenix, the one that I threw out of my room and blocked her, people just talk. I have so many people will come on my live, and as I'm talking, they claim, oh, I want to support the live, okay, which they don't. But at the same time is that, okay, going forward, everybody think that people supporting this live in some type of way. No, they're not, okay? So say the riffraff, don't come on here talking about you want to support the live and then you on another doing something else. I'm tired of that. Nobody are soliciting you to do anything. If you genuinely want to support the live, you would do it, okay? You know, my whole thing is that no matter what, I'm out here. So don't come on here trying to impress people. Well, you can't do it now because I disabled the comments. You know, most of them came on, they just want the gratification of other people saying, hey, thank you for doing that. Thank this, thank that. You are awesome and all this, and you ain't doing nothing. So we're going to stop that. And as far as people talking about, she lying, talking about people giving me all this money and it's a lie. It's a lie. I'm working with a broke phone right here, a stand that's about ready to tip over, okay? No brake pads on the back of my vehicle, okay? Come on now, make it make sense. But then you got those that jump on that bandwagon, which I don't care. Just don't come in this room because you would be blocked when I weed you out. All right, if it ain't pertaining to the topic, which is safeguarding these little ones, bringing awareness about these apps and game systems, you came to the wrong place. And I'll tell you something else. I'm point blank. I'll let you know something. I have zero tolerance here. I ain't got time to be playing with nobody. I'm not on here to be playing with nobody. And that's the bottom line. If anybody got something they really want to say, they can come out here and get on this live, or they can come out here and help. You know, the ones that talking all that smack in the background, first and foremost, you ain't donated nothing here, okay? So then what you should do is just go and be quiet, put that tail back where it belongs, and get out my room. When it comes to all that nonsense with these fake profiles, tell you what you do, y'all. Off my live talk, y'all talk about it. When you thought you was gonna stop my live, I'ma just say pray about it, cause you ain't stopping nothing. You caught yourself throwing me under the bus. You thought no matter what I went through my life, right? You didn't expect me to be here now, did you? Huh? No, you did. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm here right now and I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Like I say, I'm front line for the little ones. Until some of these folks start coming out here, you understand me? And get on board with what I got going, get on out the way then. You ain't got the heart to do it, get out the way. It's sad. People try to taint something that somebody trying to do to help these little ones. That is just unheard of. They got a special place for you. I endure the heat all day long. Half the time, don't eat, no water, no nothing. I'm invested. I'm determined. And I'm not scared. So therefore, even with a health condition, I'm out here making a difference. How do I know? Because I have a worldwide stream and they tell me. Okay, so other than that, until you do that, until you do just that, stay out of my room. Simple as it gets. But welcome everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. I just had to let a few things be known. You know, that's all. But soon here, I gotta be on a swivel. I'll have many of these PDF files will park somewhere else, and they end up slithering on foot. And you guys have been following me. You have seen it before. It's the same thing over and over. As far as the ones that just came, welcome. I was just discussing the fact that I got a hater group out there stirring from one of the moderators I had that was taking advantage of me because I didn't know too much about TikTok. You know, thought that she had took over my live and I threw her up out of here. And now she formed a group against me. And they thought they was going to stop my live, but they didn't. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And no matter what, as you see, I'm still here. The app that's in question is called Grindr, Game System, Fortnite, and Roblox. Those are the ones that is notorious. I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm checking dispositions, that's for sure. For the folks that's in the room, I hope you're here for the right reason, because if not, you will be blocked. A lot of people let a lot of things go. I don't. I don't believe in somebody, whoever Christian Brad is, you out of here. I have no problem with it. I put people, I'll get them all up out of here, and I'll continue to get them out of here. And that's the bottom line. I have zero tolerance with all these fake apps. The messy mixer, you out of here. You ain't gonna be messy in here. So just know, I'll go through and I'll weed out. This is nothing to take lightly. This is nothing to be playing about, and I don't have time for it. I'm not playing any games. Thank you for those hearts. It's not pertaining to protecting one of the little ones. If you're not interested in it, you shouldn't be in this room. Okay? And that's how we gonna roll with that. I'm going to looking around here. I see something coming behind me. I seen it creeping behind me. I see it. Yep, I see it creeping. Oh. Yep, I seen it. That's what I'm telling you, folks. You gotta constantly be on the lookout, because they creep up behind you. Again, if anybody have anything they need to say, go to my DM. When I end this live, I'll go through the messages and I'll respond to it. Okay? So that's the way we're gonna do that. If you don't have a face on your profile, most of y'all will be getting thrown up out of there. Some of y'all will stay. I'm tired of all the slithering around in my room. And a lot of people will be mad. But guess what? I'm not on here for a TikTok status. I could care less. And this is my life. So I do as I please. And that's the bottom line. For the ones that are on here for a TikTok status, that has nothing to do with me. I don't know too much about all that stuff, and I can care less. I'm on here for one reason, and one reason only: bring the awareness that I did not know. Okay, so that's it. My reward comes from being able to safeguard at least one little one, and bring the awareness to the parents about these apps and game systems, about these slithering PDFs that's running around here in stores. Okay, they could be walking down the sidewalk next to you, pulling up at the light. They need to put identifiers on the plates. If they're gonna let them drive, put identifiers on it, let everybody know they're a PDF. Okay? That's, it's just all messed up. Once they're arrested, they need to take the vehicle, seize them, don't give them back. Quit enabling them to be able to go to other locations doing what they're doing. So I'm sure there's some that be on here. We have been through that before. They hear me loud and clear. For the ones in the back that's PDFs, you lost already. You lost already. And if you thought you was coming in here, slithering around, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not at all. No, you're not. If you thought you was gonna follow my page, no, you're not. Once this is over with, no, you're not. Okay, so that is not gonna happen. You will not slither in like that. See a lot of people jumping in and out. Welcome. If you're interested, stay. If you're not, get out. It does not matter to me. No matter what, I'm still gonna be here bringing this awareness. I don't understand what's wrong with the adults today. Well, let me look. Well, let me look at it. Okay. In a whole lot of communities, a grandmama, 30 years old, talking about I'm going to clubs, just like the ones that selling those food stamps talking about I got to go get some hair so I can go to the club and make it make sense. Make it make sense. You know, so there's a big difference being a responsible parent, okay, as opposed, there's, to me, mother and mom, there's a slight difference. A mom will be the friend and the mom. A mother is going to be the one that instill that discipline, just like a house and home. Okay, a house to me, anybody come through. A home where you lay your head at, it's going to be utmost respect there. You're not going to tolerate too much. Okay, same difference, you know. Um, the way people think, maybe I'm just cut from a different cloth, but the way people think and the mentalities these days is really messed up. It's really messed up, you know. And then when it comes in, everybody too into self. People don't care about one another no more. And that's the sad part, you know. Old guy from Louisiana was telling me, somebody told him this guy was riding down this long country road. Him and his wife was riding down a long country road. And as they went a long ways down through there, it's hot outside. He's saying they came up, as he could see down the road, coming up on a truck with the hood up. He say, so they kept going, they kept going. He said, as they got closer to the truck, he looked over at his wife and told him, well, maybe we should try to stop and help him. And she looked at him and told him, well, you know what? Wait a minute, if we stop, what might happen to us? Okay? But as they passed the truck, he said he thought about it, and he looked at her and he said, well, if we don't stop, what might happen to them? So the whole moral of it is that sometimes, you know, just only think about yourself can come back on you. You understand me? Well, you're in a messed up position, and people had that same mentality that you had. Quit thinking about, people got to quit thinking about themselves. You know what I'm saying? Think about their neighbor. You know, I'm just saying, you know, hey, and that's the problem now today. People only think about themselves. I'm going to pause this for a minute. I will be back. are everywhere. Okay? This is not by accident. Look at that thing. And you're going to see them again. This is what they do. And they do it all night. You can't make it up. I'm just a messenger. You can't make it up. Cannot make it up. I don't know who that is. All you people that's following me, chances are you will be blocked. So I don't know why you're wasting your time. I'm tired of it. You know, if you're not for this live, you shouldn't even be here. Or the playing on here, trolling as they call it, whatever, I ain't going. When I end this live, chances are, majority of the people that call yourself following me with these fake profiles, you will be blocked. All right? Told you guys I'm serious about what I'm doing. All right? And no matter what I'm going through, it seems as though you got the haters out there, which are now my motivators. You got them going through a whole lot to try to taint my life, which I'm just laughing at them. I'm really laughing at them. Ignorance is bliss. It ain't stopping nothing. You can put in there whatever you want reference to me. You can put I don't care. It is not stopping anything. All right? I'm going to continue my search to find mine. I'm going to continue to spread this awareness. You know what's really crazy? You got a lot of people that come on here playing, I'm going to support, like I said earlier, I'm going to support your live and this and that. You could have saved all that. Coming on here trying to act like you are sophisticated, you know what I mean? Giving the viewers in the live the impression that you're doing something, and you're not. Just save that. It's unsolicited. If people genuinely want to help, you understand me? You know how to go to the bio. That's all you got to do. Other than that, I ain't got time for it, because no matter what, it's going to be okay. You understand me? This live going to be okay. With or without a viewer or anything, I'm still going to be live. That's my whole point. So you can sit there, you can talk, don't matter. I'm posted up. The ones that's out there got so much to say in the background, come on out here where I'm at and let me put you on this live and get it off your chest. You understand? The ones that's making threats, I suggest you go home. I'm telling you, because I'm not worried about you. I can guarantee you that. So we're not even going to go there. Like I said, I won't be deterred from bringing my live. You understand me? Why everybody's so mad outside of the ones that I block, well then, pray about it. Pray about it. God is good all the time. He'll help you redirect your energy to start your own life and, help you along the way. Because that's all you can do. Because I'm not stopping mine. So, like I said, if anybody have any questions, concerns, or comments that they want to, go to my DM, feel free to do so. But no matter what, when I started this live, and I'm going through it, I'm searching. Nights was the hardest for me, and I thought about that man, John Walsh, when they unalived his little one. You understand? After kidnapping him, he started America's Most Wanted. So I needed a platform, and that's how I ended up here. I still don't really know about it, okay? And I didn't even know how to tell whether or not anybody was on in the beginning, but I stayed at it. I didn't give up. I wasn't, deterred. But the whole thing is, a lot of people that come in here, you know what? I don't think a lot of them that come in here need kids. Seriously. I don't think they need them. They come in here, they acting like kids themselves. How you gonna raise a child and you got a child mentality yourself? Make it make sense. So that's how we do it up in here. I don't sugarcoat nothing, and I'm not. Anybody don't like it, you just don't like it. Pray about it. If you on board with like spreading awareness about a preventative measure with these apps and game systems, welcome. I commend you, because that's what this is about. Being a true parent, a real parent. You know what? You can have your own, it could be your own family that's the worst, grimiest thing there is, doing stuff they shouldn't be doing, and not only in this instance, just in general. Sometimes strangers, in terms of like, you meet at work or something like that, it almost like they'll be more of a family member to you than your own sometimes. So my whole point is, when it comes to little ones, though, at all costs, you protect them regardless of who it is. You got a lot of people out there will take somebody else's word over their kid's word. Who does that? Your kid word go first. That's you always listen to the little ones. Be a lot of people, they come in my live and they hear me. You understand? They getting up out of there. Bye. That's all I can tell you. Bye, because I'm still gonna be live. You understand? This is about bringing that awareness, and I'm still gonna be doing it. And with all the other countries that I have, if I want to stay on here, I don't know. Some of them don't know about time zones, but if I want to stay on here, you understand me? I can remove the other features. It'd be so many people on here, but I just don't care who on here and who not at this point. I'm still, if they want to come in the room, listen, and learn something, fine. No matter what, I'm still going to be here. Look at it, running into the curb. You can tell that's one of them. Can't make it up. Trying to look over here. I'm going to take me a break, and I'll be back on here. The ones that was in here, welcome. Go through these